Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is the finished project. This is a complete e-commerce application using React, Node and MongoDB, and we're going to go through this application, see what this application has, what features it has, to get the basic overview of what you're going to build. All right, so you can see here we have this beautiful e-commerce application. We have the menu bar, we have a home page where we are showing all these different products based on two different titles: new arrivals and best sellers. So the difference here is, you can see here, best sellers, they have the products that are sold most, okay, so by the sold quantity. So you can see this is the best seller. It has been sold 9 copies. This is 1 copies, 1 and so on. All right, and then here you can see the new arrivals. This is the newest item that was added to our e-commerce application. So you can see this is the newest arrival, and we have the product image. We've got this ribbon to show the information, how many it is sold, how many in stock. So we have all that. It's a dynamic value. It's not just we just writing here in the front end, it's actually coming from the back end. So each time a customer buys a product, for example, if this book, if another customer buys 1 copy, then it will show as 10 copies sold and then 481 in stock. So it actually works. It's not just for a display. Then we have the book title, the price, bit of a description, and we've got buttons: view product, add to cart. So people can directly add to cart, or they can just click on view product and have a look at the product. Okay, so we have a list of products. We have load more as well. So when they load more, we'll load more products. So that's all we have at the moment. So that's all we can see here. And then the load more button is gone because we don't have any more stock in our backend. All right, now let's see the view product. Let's see how it looks. So when you click on that, you show a page where you will show the full information, the complete description and everything about this particular product. So this book, you can see we have the book image. You can click to see the preview as well, but because this image is too small, you can see that is the original size. But if you have a bigger image, then that will look much better. For example, let me show you. Let's try this one. Actually, let's try this one. All right, now if I click here, you see that's the actual image size and that's the preview. All right, then we have the book title, we have the description, and we have other information here. For example, the price, how many available, if shipping is available or not, how many has been sold, the category, the day it was created, and if it is in stock or not. And then we have this button, add to cart. They can click on here to add to cart. Once they click, you see we have the 1 item in the cart, so that means it's been added. Now this product doesn't have any related products, but some other products they might have. For example, this one, you can see, okay, this one doesn't have as well. Okay, so this one has. All right, so this book has the category of Node.js. So that means if we have any other books that share the same category, then we can fetch them and display here as related products. So it works dynamically. It's beautiful. So you can see we have the related products, which is sort of a promotion. Okay, so we got that, and we have the product listing in the shop page as well, and here user will be able to do some searching and filtering here as well. So you can see by default we are showing these products. Now if they want to filter by categories, for example, let's say I want books only based on React. If I click, I will get the books with that category. Now unfortunately we don't have books on React, but let's see if we have on Node. Yes, we do. We have a Node. We have total 4 books. If I click on PHP as well, okay, so PHP has 1 and Node had 4, so altogether we see 5. So you can see here, that's how it works. PHP is 1. You can select more than one category. When you select more than one, we show books based on the both categories. So that's how filtering works. Now we have the pricing as well, filter by price. So we have these books, some of them are quite expensive, some of them are not so much. So you can filter by price as well. For example, if I click more than 40, then you can see the products based on the categories, they are still here, but there has been additional filtering. For example, more than 40, so only these two books are displayed. Now if I choose 0 to 9, then we don't have any. 20 to 29, so there's only one. All right, so that's how it works. So in combination, multiple filtering options, so it's pretty awesome. So we got this section as well for users to filter the products, and then we have the categories section as well. So each books, they belong to a certain category. All right, so those categories we are displaying here as a menu. Okay, so for example, if I go to Node.js, you can see all the products that belongs to this category. So Node.js has 4 books. If I click on PHP, we have 1. All right, so that's how it works. And this, all these categories you see here, by the way, we can show all the categories list as well, and people can click from here as well. Okay, so you see all this list of category, it is dynamic, it is coming from the database. Okay, so we're not hard coding here in the front end, it's all dynamic. So that's pretty awesome. We got the searching as well, so let's try Node.js. You can see that's how searching works. So we have 3 books that has this Node.js in the title, so we see that. If I try PHP, okay, so we got 1. Python, we don't have any. All right, so that's how it works. Laravel, we don't have any. React, we don't have any. Node, we have. PHP, we have. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. Search, and we have the cart as well. So obviously, it's a e-commerce application. This is one of the most important thing. And you can see here, these users have already added 1 item. They can remove the item if they want to. They can go continue shopping. Let's add few products. 1. I can view the product. I can view the product, add from here, or I can directly add from this button as well. Or let's go to home, let's add this one, let's add this one, and let's go to the cart. As soon as you add, this number increments. At the moment we have 5. If I click here, you see it gets 6. All right, so we've got all these different books. Now if user don't want, because they have the same books more than once, so if they want, they can remove. Remove that, just keep it 1. Awesome. So 4 different books are here. Now user want to check out, so make a payment and check out, so they have to log in. So we show the total as well, but before they check out, before they can make payment, they have to log in. Right, now when they click here, we take them to the login page. When they log in, they will get redirected here on this page. So that's another beautiful thing. So log in to checkout. So let me log in as another user. Okay, so user logged in, and then as soon as he logged in, he has been landed back to this page, because this is the page where he was before. All right, so that's beautiful. And then we have this payment system. We have the delivery address section as well. So if the user don't have delivery address, they can add a delivery address. For example, let's try 500 George Street, Town Hall, New South Wales, Sydney, New South Wales. All right, awesome. Go back to cart. If they want to update, they can again go back, update. If not, they can just continue with the payment. And they have 2 options. They can either pay with PayPal, or they can pay with credit card. So let's try with the credit card. Let's use this demo credit card value and click buy. Okay, so once it has been bought, the transaction has been saved in the backend. Okay, so order has been created, saved in the database, and immediately user has been redirected to the space where we are showing that user's orders. Now these orders, they saved in the database as well. So you can reload. Each user have their own orders and they will be here. Now this user had bought previously as well, so you can see it's there, and user can see the status. Okay, so status, when it was ordered, payment was successful or not, quantity. All right, and this status will change when the admin update the status. All right, so far we have only seen the application from the user's point of view, but we have a whole new section where the application you will use as admin's point of view. As an admin, you will be creating the products, updating, deleting, creating categories, updating the status. Whole lot of things will be done by admin. And I just noticed that we are not showing the buyer's name, which should be. So let me go ahead and fix that. Let me just populate the buyer's name. All right, so you will learn to do all this. So let me quickly fix that up. Come here and let me reload. That should fix. Okay, so we have the buyer's name here as well. Beautiful. All right, so this is the application from the buyer's point of view. Okay, so they have the profile section. They can update the information here as well, and they can see their history. All right, now let's log out and log in as an admin, and let's see how this application works for admin.